maybe.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, we can afford to have it. So this is me and Newton again. And
I'm gonna have a Newton diet. Adopted.
And then started studying the chemicals and being invited to talk about Moringa. For the past 20 years, you can imagine the many places I've stood and spoken about Moringa all over the country, all over the parts of the world. And my insight, my appreciation of food has become really enhanced.
Yeah.
I was talking to you that the nuts are considered the next generation by the plant. So they prepare their next generation for the survival outside the plant. What about these? The plants have their own defense mechanisms. And by virtue of their defense mechanisms, there are all kinds of things the plant will want to put in there, which will allow somebody to eat it and allow somebody not to eat it. By virtue of studying nature, to me, is the beginning of, I'm just in the class one.
Oh.
I'm not started enough. I'm enjoying the study of nature so much.
I wish I could just take everything and fly it home right now.
Oh, boy. I think we can afford to do some when we are about to go. We're going to pack a lot of Moringa products for you. But if you can afford to take some of these things, why not? But if you cannot afford, you indulge in it while you're here.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were a professional photographer, but
Oh yeah, I do videography.
Really?
Yeah, that's my hobby. Self-taught.
Really?
Yeah. I've been doing it for about 3 years now.
Oh.
Yeah, so I edit, I shoot, I interview, all the video production, one-man shop.
I need a favor from you.
Okay. Don't even call it a favor. What can I do for you?
Make me your student. I promise to be a good boy.
Hey.
Shoot. Right when we are standing on the field.
Yeah, it was a serious undertaking.
Yeah.
I can't come over here.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh no, I'm happy you are prepared.
Half stepping.
Yeah, I'm in a new factory location. And of course, so when we go to there's a small forest here we call the Butterfly Sanctuary.
The Butterfly Sanctuary. Whoa.
Ooh.
Spend some time there. At this season of the year is when I know it's really dry now. Yeah, but
Ebenezer, look at all this. Good morning.
I was trying to do
What's going on?
I could be a
How you
good boy.
doing? Good morning.
Oh sure. Come on.
I hope that the medium. I didn't bring
it's
a
gonna
large.
Yeah, it's
Is it good?
Yes, please.
Because I thought that the one that I'm like, okay.
This is the globalized Moringa tank.
Yes.
Wow. But look at that, they have come right here.
Yeah, he told me about it.
Oh, come on.
I said it would
You
be-
recording, Joey?
Yeah, I've been recording
Really?
yeah. I was recording the whole lesson. Yeah, I had to. I told you I had to go get my camera. Either that or a notepad.
Oh, well, I thought this is an informal lecture already. So just relax. But we will go to Kintampo to visit there. But right in Kumasi here, I have an old factory that was being built. This one of the places that has some casualties, but we'll go and see the equipment infrastructure there. Then we look at the new factory location.
Okay.
For Moringa should be a little bit advanced now. So even though the dry season would affect it, but we will go to some pictures and videos there. Then the other option is that when we have finished this, maybe tomorrow, if I go to the factory and we finish, I say go to the, it's okay, it's not. Then Sunday, what do you have to do?
Whatever. I'm just like at your disposal. Whatever you feel like doing.
What about dresses like this? You want to see how you can get some for yourself?
Yes.
I told him that he should wait. We'll go to a place where he can get different ties for his wrist, a lot of souvenirs there. So
Okay.
they come in different colors to definitely
Yes.
get something. Yeah. It's a morning class. We can all be there.
It's a morning class.
Oh, we can sit in on it? Oh.
Oh, beautiful.
We can all be there. And
Yeah.
it's time to lecture.
People like you giving us a feel of how you view these products that we have in Africa. It's something that my students can see as priceless. And the reason why we should also value it, produce it to be
Reorganize the way that people are consuming specialty crops or foods that are very good for, whether it's isothiocyanate, chlorophyll, you name it, right? And that's where we are. So I just happen to be at a place in my life where I'm open to all this, right? So you got there, you said grace, boom, 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 ate it up, and if you acted up, get out of here. Guineas, we had chickens, of course, cattle, pigs, everything on the farm. We'd kill the hogs, have a big ceremony, and get all of the meat, take it uptown, and have it processed and put it in the deep freezer. That's kind of the way I grew up. But you know, you can lose your way in America real quick.
In here, the tea bag to be sealed and stuff like that.
That's
So
you
the
make
same-
tea right there.
Oh wow.
This is a tea bagging machine. This is the paper tea film we have in stock. We have a lot of stock. Look at all the other things we used to have. But then this machine is to bag it in sachet. We wanted to bag the moringa powder in small sachets so that this can tear it open and you can pour it out.
Okay.
Per serving. So custom in Ghana, design in Ghana. But for the distance from here, the campus is so far. So when I move all this equipment over there, if I move all this equipment, then we design the sites, we get our food drying chamber, mini room and drying, and probably again,
Ooh.
even without any additional meat, and it's dry. This is a big help now.
Wow.
So any quantity, but sometimes some snows, you never know.
Well, the thing is, you got a lot of material.
Yeah, no, I might need to get up on it.
You are the only one who knows how you sweat.
Yes.
But at least we have a 3-phase current here. All these machines run on a 3-phase current. So to really pull a 3-phase current here, and since those days I was schooling and trying to keep this equipment, so I decided to just put a structure that will house equipment without we losing them to the weather. And I felt, and when the complications started coming, I said, look, let me just secure the machines and just go back to study.
Yeah, I mean, the enhancement would be solar,
Yeah.
right?
Definitely.
And a frame, and the whole process could be re-engineered.
Within a short time. They are waiting for me. When are you coming to clear the land? Because I'm in the university now, we use the laboratory to do many of the things that we send to you. So we have the powder here now. If you want to encapsulate, I have somebody who does the encapsulation for me.
So this is do the whole process here. You know, dry the leaves,
Yes.
dehumidify them.
Oh, we had our solar
package
dryer
it,
there.
tea bag it there.
Did everything together here.
Yeah.
We have 2 of these hammer mills. This is designed in Ghana, and the way they work, I always love them.
But the leaves are so big here.
Oh, come on.
For a tree.
You know, growing the moringa leaves was the easiest we got.
It was easy.
Yeah, because for the agronomic part, we didn't have a problem. But then the handling, the processing,
Yeah.
we have to figure it out.
Yes.
The volumes you can harvest.
Yes.
That's enough
Oh,
to
yeah.
Yes.
And looking at how quality the environment is for growing moringa, you cut it and the next week you see it.
It's really, really
During the research, I noticed that between Thursdays and Fridays, you could actually see growth.
Between
within
Thursdays.
24 hours.
wow.
Within
Yeah,
24
you could
hours.
see
Yeah.
growth. You could measure today. The next day, you could see it's actually growing between that time in the week. So it's amazing how the plant was around during the research phase, and it's interesting.
It takes just a little bit.
So that's how I sound.
Yeah.
Zoom. There's no way you can see what is happening here. But I think that clearly we've come a long way, and we have some, not only knowledge, we have some resource to even start with. What will make the game changing when we go there? You see, is that look, 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah, but the solar dryer is broken down. Somewhere here, and of course, this chamber was also. Well, I showed you how we already. No, we want to come around. You bring the fresh moringa leaves, and we had our own way of putting frames inside. You can see how this place was all sealed up. And then the chamber was allowed to take the hot air out. So come and see. This is where hot air is taken out and then fed into the chamber. So the whole chamber is filled with moringa and the hot air is coming in. All those pipes have been dismantled now.
That's a very common one. Very, very common. Wait till one walks over your leg.
Well, it's not when
Good evening. What are you saying? Yamia don't call him here, dear. Yaba Hache. Hey, small boy. Good boy. I'm going to Banji. From Funis is where I am 10 I have Trebina.
Did you see that lizard over there?
I seen it earlier.
This particular design was our own design. I remember I got my brother to. We sat down designing and figure it out. So when we spark, this is the pump, taking the hot air here. Then when it reaches here, we split the head air into two. Some goes at the bottom, and then all these are full of pipes taking the hot air into the chamber. So when it is working, move a batch into the dryers.
Okay.
And then after drying, you are milling.
Wow.
So these Indians are bringing in a fully automated system where the fresh leaves is put into the dryer. After drying, is put into the separates them and then mills. But we don't need all those sophisticated things. We get it fine. But at our own level, we can create an efficient system like this. It can give us results.
That is bomb.
Yeah, so this machine is where I bought it. I've always loved them. Yeah. So got it like there. One of my favorite machines, actually.
Not in the U.S.
You don't have it there? You sure?
Oh, not to my knowledge.
Really?
And I try to know what's going on.